Hold up, big baby. Yeah, yeah. Whew. We do it all for the culture. Artists, business owners, yeah. You can forget what they told you. We the ones taking over, yeah. This for the grown and sexy. This for the ones who flexing. This for the people that keep it 100, yeah. This for the ones investing. Ain't no judgment here. We spreading nothing but love in here. Entrepreneurs to thugs in here. We got it out of the mud in here, yeah. Comedy podcast intertwined with some realism. This who they call on. Do me a favor, get out your feelings and put your big girl drawers on. What up, Lele?
Hey guys, and it is Lele Marie here, and welcome to another episode of Put Your Big Girl Drawers On podcast with one and only Raphael Torres, aka Wreckin in the building.
Wreckin checking in, you know what it is.
Wreckin checking in the LDT studios, correct?
Yeah, living rooms today.
Big in the studios, it's beautiful. I'm loving it.
I appreciate
Such a vibe. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody made it home safe last night from the club.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of last night, I don't even want to get started on that little go-to. But before me, how are you doing? It's nice to finally meet you. Nice to find this episode been long overdue.
Yeah, we've been meaning to do it for a minute. I know we had to reschedule a couple times, but
you know,
I'm happy to be here. I'm doing great today. It's a good day, and glad to finally get this locked in with you.
I know, man. I got a bunch of topics to talk about. I know you just had released was it 2 or 3 new songs? I believe?
Yeah.
And then I know you have some new unreleased music that you also working on in the process.
Yeah.
And also doing flyers. I see you busy on the flyers.
Yeah, I'm
too.
working on a flyer for Black Mexico. I'm working on a video for Young Tone. I'm working on some stuff for Equipment and Management, Mouse and Dog. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff just to stay busy.
Right. And shout out to Black Mexico. Got the BNO t-shirt on today. Felt like a good vibe. I was like, all right, I'm feeling good.
Only, right?
Bosh it. Well.
Yeah.
Bosh it only. You know.
I say bottles. You know what I'm saying? My dog Saav's here. He said,
get in the mix.
LDT the game.
Right, we live in here in the LDT studios. Definitely a vibe. So tell us about the music you got going on. Tell us what's up, man. I got the stickers.
Yeah. I hooked you up with some stickers. We got some new music. I dropped Show Me Love in January, and then I dropped By Any Means Necessary this February with Kenneth Durant.
Yes, and I had shared that one was actually a banger. I like that one.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
It's a little bit different. So I of course, I have songs like Money on the Way and some trap joints, some club bangers and shit like that. But I like to do songs like Show Me Love and By Any Means Necessary just to kind of show a more cathartic, just soft side.
I remember one time I was playing By Any Means Necessary, and my kids were in the back of the car just. You know what I mean? My son had his hand all in the air, all crunk. I was like, okay, well, y'all go ahead. You gonna turn it up a little bit. You know what I mean? It was lit. And I was like, that's pretty cool because, you know what I mean? I want my kids to, you know what I mean, grow up on local artist stuff, too.
Right.
So
I try to keep it kid-friendly, too. I don't like to be all, super crazy out there, making kids do crazy shit. You know?
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and I try not to play that kind of music neither. Where, you know what I mean? They want to go run down the street and rob a house or something, do something crazy, light a house on fire, whatever the case is. But they was crying. They was in the backseat. I was like, okay.
That's love.
You know what I mean? I don't video and drive. You know what I mean? Because it's just me. But if I could, I would have been, hey, you know what I mean, all through the car. You know, definitely lit. But I've been definitely checking you out. I remember the first time I met you out, and I believe it was at Lux. It was at Lux.
On Broadway bar.
Yes, and I believe I was supposed to get a little sneak peek in from you then.
I ran off.
Yes.
Yeah, I ran off quick. Yeah,
a lot of people ran off on me.
I wasn't trying
a lot of people that ran off on me.
I wasn't trying to run off on you for sure. I respect you. Respect what you do.
Right.
Love your drink. Love the Gorilla Drink.
Yeah, shout out to the Gorilla Drink.
Big Girl Draws on podcast, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I take advice from a lot of the OGs, and one thing I got from Libola is never be the last one to leave the club. So,
right.
So I'd like to dip out early.
You like to dip out early? Yeah, I feel that because sometimes it's like, well, shit, I'm tired. But I was trying to work all day. Came home, took care of kids, made sure the house clean, got myself together. I'm tired, but I'm going home.
For me, the biggest part is a lot of people. That's when shit pops off, like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Just like when everybody's like,
oh yeah, when everybody crunk,
right.
you know, I mean, everybody for the liquor, crossfaded.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody in the parking lot pimping, playing music, got the whole the
so
club went to the
By
outside.
that
you see what I'm
time,
saying?
90%, I'm already home.
Right. Well, I know I'm usually home by like 2:30, 2:45 the latest. I might stop by like Jack in the Box. I can smash me some Jack in the Box after, you know what I mean? I can smash me some Jack in the Box after the club. I always get them egg rolls and a large curly fries. Matter of fact, I got that last night. Yeah, the curly fries. Yep, I always get the egg rolls and the curly fries. Sometimes the tacos, but them bitches were out of tacos last night.
The two for. It comes with a tube, right?
Yeah, that was out of them tacos. I was like, how the hell is y'all out of tacos?
I'm not gonna say how many of those I can eat.
Right, and then man, I was sitting there waiting in the drive-thru, right? And then one man, the lady was handing us our food, and she was like, oh my god, and I was like, is everything okay? She was like, well, the gentleman just told me he driving off because I'm taking too long, and she was like, I apologize, we're understaffed, and I was like, damn.
That's cool. Isn't everywhere understaffed ever since COVID? Like,
to be honest,
understandable. You know?
Like even work at home from home jobs are even understaffed. You see what I'm saying? I know they've been having a little hard time trying to get that together, but other than big time, yeah, this COVID stuff has definitely changed a lot. Obviously, just look at our income taxes. Look at our income taxes. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, when I filed my income taxes here, I was like, you know what? I'm finna rally up them white folks that raided the White House the first time, and we finna go get them for our money the second time. Right, you know what I mean? Y'all want to raid the White House over a president, but y'all ain't trying to raid the White House for your money. Where they do that at? I need all my ends. You see what I'm saying? I need all my money on time. All my money on time. So it's just like, yeah, it's definitely changed a lot, and especially when it comes to our children.
Right, that's facts, yeah.
Like in school systems, and if parents really paying attention, like kids aren't having any more like field trips like we used to in school. Remember, we have like 3-4 field trips a year. You know what I mean? My daughter been in school for 2 years and ain't been on one yet.
That's crazy, yeah, because it was already affecting them socially, just being home and not being able to do stuff. So even going back to school and not being able to do field trips, like that's
right. And then when everything went electronically and at home and stuff, I just felt like it made it worse because now we're sticking more devices in their face.
Yeah.
And not preparing them for society and what they really need to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Focused on like, yeah, our school system. I feel like our school systems need to change a little bit.
Yeah.
So
it's like it's like live right now too though. You know, it's like in real time, like everything's changing.
Right.
So they're kind of having to like make a game plan, I guess, like at the same time too. So I wouldn't know. I wouldn't want to be in that position to try to like figure out.
And especially since the aliens have arrived. The aliens have arrived, guys. Like, no, for I don't know if y'all, but I've really been reading and touching up on stuff like that because I am one of those conspiracy freak people.
Well, it's funny that you mention it because a lot of news stations are finally like mentioning it now, but.
Right. Well, there was a 1,000-pound asteroid. Meteoroid. I take that back. Not asteroid. Meteoroid. They hit in McAllen, Texas.
Really?
1,000-pound meteoroid that actually made landfall in McAllen, Texas. I'm like, that's the aliens, man. That's the aliens, and I can't wait till they come because I'm jumping. I'm zooming out of here. I'm stealing one of their little flying saucers, and I'm gone. I know there's water and life on other planets. I start somewhere new. Build my own little economy. You know what I mean? Something, because y'all can have this shit. Y'all can have this shit. But most definitely, and another dope event I know you just went to was Mal's birthday party.
Yeah.
Yes, tell me about that. I wanted to go, but I had no babysitter. I was so sad too. I really wanted to go because it looked live.
It was live. It was real cool. I was blessed to be able to put that together with Country Rap, K-Dog, Mouse's husband.
Right. Shout out to him as well.
Shout out to him. I did all the graphics for that. I did the tickets, the flyers, the banner that you saw, and anything that you saw in there was pretty much my artwork. And then I was performing as well. So it was only 2 performances. It was myself and Mouse Meets Dog.
Right.
And Kylie was in the building, Satan Hip Hop, Mozzie's World, of course, Mozzie and Skrills, Lambo.
And to be honest, they are the only rap couple that I see really out here. Like I've never seen no other rap couple out here like bow, 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 right? You know what I mean? Just throwing punches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Saav said, and they're dope. You know,
they're really dope,
and they're genuine. Like that was the biggest thing for me too. Cause I've helped a lot of people before, and they're not like the most grateful like other people. Like when I help them, they're not the most grateful, or like they expect like that kind of help and stuff like that.
Right.
And Mouse and Dog aren't those kind of people. Like they're real genuine people. They don't expect people to help them. And when I was helping them out, they were just like super grateful, and it was cool. So it was cool just to put together.
I know, man. It looked up. I was like, man, I know they went home. The party wasn't over when they got home. Heck no. Yeah, because we definitely got some leftover flyers.
Yeah, there's a couple.
That's pretty dope. I like it.
We had some
I like
sponsors.
your artwork. You be putting on for these flyers.
I'm trying to make it a little bit different. I feel like a lot of people do the same thing. So just
Wreckin be wrecking these flyers, man. I'm trying to tell you, you be wrecking these flyers. They go hard.
We had some dope vendors too. Quality Customs, Two with the Crusade,
right.
Productive Manor, Garden Hookah Justine's.
Right. I remember the first time I met them, I was like, man, I'm definitely gonna have to get an interview with her. Like, and I did because we had met at the Straight Outta Texas event, and I think you were there as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I did a special guest performance.
Right. Yeah. And I remember the first time I met her, I was like, man, I'm definitely gonna have to get my interview before I left, and we did. Yeah, we had a dope interview. I do also have an upcoming episode with her as well in the making.
Hell
so
yeah, good shit.
That's gonna be a dope one.
Whenever she's around, like it brings my energy level up because her energy level is like through the fucking roof. Like she's like boom, boom, like ooh, like.
Well, not even that. Just being a woman in the game, like we need other women like that. Yeah, we need other women to come around, lift us up. Like, nah, bitch, get off your ass, dude. So you know what I mean? Especially you're so much more better than that.
People like you and her, like y'all have like a high energy level, like high charisma, and like y'all easily draw like people to you. You know what I'm saying? So
right, because if I could, I'd jump over this whole desk right now. I'd be doing flips, all kind of shit. You know what I mean? I'd be all over the place. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I do have an episode coming with her soon. And I am also going to hit your brother up, too. I do want to do an episode with him. Yes, he looks interesting. He looks interesting.
We went to school together, to Madison. I grew up on the South Side my whole life. And then I did 3 years at Harlandale High School. Then my last year was at Madison. Madison High School on with Nacogdoches area.
Yeah. Oh, see, I had went to Ed White Middle School, and then back there I went to Roosevelt.
Okay. See, I was supposed to go to Roosevelt.
I went to Roosevelt,
and they had told me about all the fights that were popping off over there.
Man, I remember being in 6th, 7th grade at Ed White, and like when our friends would graduate from the 8th grade and to go to the high school, man, we used to walk. We used to go to the 99-cent store right there. We used to walk to Roosevelt and watch some of our friends fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the craziest times, man.
So,
to be 13 again.
I was coming from the South Side, and obviously I like Brown and my people on the South Side, and they just told me like, dude, if you go to Roosevelt, you're gonna be fighting every day. Man, and I was just like, God, I don't want to be fighting every day.
Right, I remember this one dude stole the police go-kart. And he literally, man, he booked it. He hopped in that go-kart, turned on the key, and he booked it off the campus, down walls. Them like they literally had to hop in the cruiser. He was gone off in that go-kart. That was live, man. There was fights.
Harlem on the South Side, there was fights every day too. But like it's like to me, it was supposed to be a changing environment. Like I was supposed to go to the South Side and not go to the same thing. Like I'm supposed to go from the South Side to like a better school. So like, if I go to Roosevelt, then it's like the same shit. Because like at Harlem, like people get like their head busted upside like the tire and that's parked in the front, and like people like get fucked up like in front of the fucking school and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like same shit.
Just stupid shit. Just
I know Saav went to Roosevelt too, so I know Saav been in the shit.
Yeah, I went to Roosevelt. I want to say about 2016, 2017.
Oh, you a young buck. I graduated 2013.
Oh, was it?
Young buck over here.
I turned 24 actually this week coming up.
Really?
So,
I'm sitting here calling him young buck and my ass ain't even 30 yet. Yeah. But I'll be 28 this year, so it's like I'm almost there. I'm almost to my dirty 30s, so it's all right.
I hit 30 last year. I'll be 31 this year.
Man, how is it to be in your 30s? I'm kind of nervous a little bit.
It's different. Like, you don't want to go to jail anymore. I mean, at least for me, you know, I'm just like, I don't want
to. I ain't never been to jail. They're going to have to catch me up.
I don't want to be getting in trouble.
I'm going, I'm booking.
I don't want to be getting in trouble. I don't want to be the last one at the club. I just want to make some money.
Right, chill, take care of your family. Yeah. Stay out the, stay out the wages.
Yeah, off the grid.
Most definitely. Heck yeah. So, but yeah, definitely had a lot going on. I admire you. I do. I fuck with you. I like you.
I appreciate it.
That's dope. You make a lot of good music. You know what I mean? Obviously, you be doing your hustle with, you know what I mean, your fingertips on the computer. You know what I mean? And on the
That's all I do. I tell everybody I'm just good at clicking. Like, I don't really be like doing shit.
Well, shout out to the South Side and the Northeast Side. What up? We in the building, clicking together.
Who's that in there? Oh, Mika. What up, Mika?
Oh, hey, Mika, baby. We was just talking about you. What up? What up?
Nothing but love for y'all. Always love for y'all.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, we have me and her got an episode coming up real soon.
Oh, yeah.
So other than that, what other, do you have any, you know what I mean, events coming up? What other events do you have coming up?
Yeah, I haven't been promoting it just because I wanted to make sure everybody knew about the Mousetrap and all that. But March 5th, I got a show at the Paper Tiger.
The Paper Tiger? Oh, okay. What's going on at the Paper Tiger?
I don't know how much I can really say about it just because...
Oh, you can't be stingy like that. You can't just...
It's supposed to be like a little low-key event, but it's going to be like a... Do you burn? Like, do you smoke?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be like a plug show. So it's going to be like a whole bunch of vendors. Like all instead of like normal vendors, it's just going to be like all plugs and shit.
Oh, I might need to tap in with that because that sounds like my kind of Disney World.
Yeah. March 5th, Paper Tiger. I'll be sharing the flyer pretty soon, so be tapping with me at Just Wreckin. I'll be sharing that pretty soon. I share all my shit strategically, so as soon as you tap into my Instagram, you'll see how I share all my shit, and it all comes.
They gonna have food, right? They gonna have. You can't have no smoke if without no food, man. They gonna have the food.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Some barbecue, some Mexican food, some Chinese food. I take it all.
That's a good point.
You can't have a smoker event without no food, man. There's just no way.
That's facts.
You'll have a lot of high, angry people just walking around, just looking crazy. You know what I mean? Ready to fight each other. You know what I mean? Like,
they're just hungry.
Everybody driving up to the Valero up the street to go raid it, buy all the snacks.
Some nachos and
shit. Go get that Jack in the Box I was talking about.
Oh man, I'm trying to say, man, that Jack in the Box was smacking last night. I went home, I ate it, and I fell right to sleep. I fell right to sleep like a baby. So bad. I didn't really get too much sleep because of last night. I'm not sure if y'all were tuned in to last night, but I did have my first stand-up comedy event. I was ready. I promise on everything. I was ready. You know what I mean? I already knew what I wanted to talk about. You know what I mean? The subjects. It's just when I got on stage and like turned around and everything went quiet and everybody looked at me, I was like, oh shit. Like everything just went blank. Like I was stuck and I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Man, I was a hot mess sitting here walking back and forth across the stage. I was like, man, Lele, you needed to get it together.
Oh, man.
So that would definitely have to be my big topic today is stage fright. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I had it all together. Like, I've been practicing all week on my microphones in the mirror. You know what I mean? But I've never done stand-up comedy. Like, that was my first official, you know what I mean?
Right.
And, of course, you have to get your feet wet and start off somewhere. You have to step out your comfort zone and get some of that uncomfortability to get that comfort.
Facts.
So, like, I don't know. It's just, like, when you got 50 people looking directly at you, it's a lot different from being on, like, Facebook Live or in front of the camera. You know what I mean? Or pre-recording some shit, like, I was just a hot mess. So
did you have a whole set like already ready? Like you knew like how you were gonna go through?
Man, I already knew how I wanted to start off the night. Like I was chilling like before I started. You know what I mean? Like talking. I was jamming on stage. She was playing Beyonce. The DJ was playing Beyonce. Like, and I just froze. It was just I don't know. It was that stage fright.
I feel you.
It was that stage fright. Like, how did you get over your stage fright? Like when you very first performed, like. Now, don't get it wrong. I wasn't booed off the stage. Don't get it twisted.
Good
like,
shit.
I wasn't booed off the stage. You know what I mean? Like, I finally, like, toward the end, I got a little bit comfortable, but I was like, man, like, fuck.
You had to find yourself up there.
Yeah, like, it was kind of nerve-wracking. It was kind of nerve-wracking. It was nerve-wracking, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So for me, when I first started, like, my first performance was out in New Braunfels because I didn't want to perform here in town.
Right.
Because if I messed up, I didn't want nobody to know. Like, I figured if I go out to New Braunfels, drive out an hour, I probably won't know anybody out there. And if I mess up, Like
worst
case scenario, nobody's gonna know.
And see, I feel like that's what kind of backfired on me. Like, you know what I mean? Because I only knew like 3 people there. Shout out to Michael for putting the whole event together. It was dope. Like the whole event was dope. There was different kind of music. You know what I mean? Shout out to my bro, the Mac. He was also there. You know what I mean? Putting on the show for the comedy and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it was all there, but it's just. It was different for me because, like, I feel like if I knew people there, I would have been a little bit more comfortable. You know what I mean?
Right. So
to be able to, for me. So, like, but you know what I mean? I need to get my feet wet, and I felt like I kind of needed this because now I know what to do for the next time. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that, because if my next comedy event, you see me up at the stage with 2-3 pieces of paper, mind your business because I'm writing my jokes down. You know what I mean? Just mind your business. Y'all don't understand. Like, I wish there was room here. I was in here walking back and forth. Like, I'm so nervous. And I was sitting there thinking, like, okay, Lele, get it together. I was like, you got to do something fast. And I was like, okay, we'll interact with the crowd. And that's what I did. Like, you know what I mean? I stayed up there my whole performance.
That's good because crowd control is one of the art in itself too.
Right. Like, you know what I mean? So I still had the audience there, just not how you know what I mean? I expected it to be, you know what I mean?
That's part of any plan though. You got to expect a plan to fail too.
Right. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm really not too hard on myself. And y'all could go watch my live too. You know what I mean? The whole thing is on live. Laugh at me, laugh with me. I don't care. But you know what I mean? Like, I know I did a lot of you know what I mean? I did something that a lot of people probably won't do. Go on that stage, you know what I mean? Still take it to the chin.
So that was a part, like, my biggest takeaway from my first performance when I performed in New Braunfels for the first time. And nobody knew me out there. And that was what was comfortable for me. Because to me, that would have been more embarrassing for people that I know to see me mess up. Right. So everybody's different, right? So my takeaway was when I was done, everybody came to me and they were like, bro, that was dope. That was cool that you got up there and did that because like a lot of people won't do that. And that kind of built my confidence. And then do that for a few times, of course, and most people are going to come tell you you're good or that they like it, you know. I didn't know, like, I was off beat a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was off beat for a long time. And it wasn't until one of my close friends came to me and was like, hey, bro, like, everything you're doing is dope, bro. Like, the stories you're telling are dope. What you're saying is dope. He goes, but you're off beat. He goes, this is how you need to be on beat. And he sat with me for like a long time until we were on beat.
Right, and then like I said, it was crazy too, because you know what I mean? Even after I got off the stage, like I still had love. Like people were coming up to me and saying like, girl, you did that. You know what I mean? Because some people wouldn't have even showed up to even gone on the stage. Like, and that made me feel a little bit better.
You have the guts and the nerve to get up on stage. You obviously knew how to work the crowd, so you got the crowd control. So you just gotta keep working on your crowd. Right,
you know what I mean? And shout out to my bro, the Mac, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean, he spit me some game. Like he was like, don't let it discourage you. Like you know what I mean? It's all part of the game. It's all part of the process. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of comedians that went up on stage and were like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like
probably got booed on their first time.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't get booed off the stage. You know what I mean? I ain't have no tomatoes thrown at me. Like my date even had to throw a little joke out there himself. He was like, he was holding my phone. He was like, yeah, I was gonna tell you to throw a joke, but I was gonna try to be funny. And I was like, man, if you would have told me some shit like that, I would have threw that mic at you and left. I would have been gone, you know what I mean? But I am very grateful for that opportunity. I am. Like, I did feel I needed that.
And there's takeaways.
To take that step forward, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Most definitely.
You got Black Mexico in there saying he likes that shirt.
Hi, Black Mexico.
She was checking out the flyer, too. She was like, oh, what do you know?
Man, and it's crazy, too, because I was just sitting here, and I was like, you know what I mean, just looking around. I happened to look up, and I was like, oh, look, B&O.
Yeah.
Big B&O in the house.
Yeah,
Bosses only.
I got a few,
Bosses only.
Facts.
Bosses only.
I got a few things I'm working on. That's cool that you saw that, because I got that. I'm working on some stuff for Ryan Elder from Elder Entertainment. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. No. He's done some stuff with Sosa and Yoda and stuff like that, too. So he sent me like some Bushwick Bill vocals and some Spice One vocals, like some old head rappers, like some old shit.
Shoot, don't let me get on the mic and try to rap because nope, I'm really gonna get booed. I'm really gonna get booed on here.
But Mika saying practice.
Practice, yes, ma'am. I know
Dedication is key.
that's why I said, man, if y'all see me, matter of fact, I do have another comedy event coming up next Saturday, February 25th at Epic Bar with comedian Alvin Perry. We got Papa Carmichael, we got Clifton Simmons, and that one, I feel like I will do a little bit better because that is more of my element. Like I know a lot of people who are gonna be there, so I know I'm gonna be comfortable. But like I said, man, you see me with 2-3 pieces of paper.
What's the cover? So you put me on the spot.
Hold on. Yeah, I might have to double back and relook, man.
Like $10, $5,
something like that. But it's definitely gonna be a lineup. Like I watch a lot of Alvin Perry and Clifton Simmons.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hard.
Of course,
yeah, I fuck with them.
right, because they are comedians. So I do watch them. You know what I mean? Try to get up on games. So hopefully, whatever the case is. So, but like I said, the video is on my live. Y'all can go check it out. Laugh with me. Laugh at me. I ain't tripping. Like I said, I'm very grateful for that experience. Like it's, now I just take it and move forward.
That's all you can do.
Yep. Now I got a story to tell at my next comedy event.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hard.
Make a joke out of it.
And that's why I said I feel like I'll be more comfortable. Like, and if anybody want to give me some game too on some stage fright or like, you know what I mean, how to go about it, like what did you do? I can take that opinion because like this is really what I want to do. Like I love making people laugh. Like I'm big on comedy. That's what I watch all day. Like Bernie Mac, rest in peace to Bernie Mac, like Kevin Hart, all of them, like all of them. Like my white boy is Gary Owens. Gary, that's my dog. You know what I mean? That's my dog. Like he is one funny white dude. Like Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all kinds of stuff. So, but
what you think about Ralph Barbosa?
Ralph Barbosa? He all right. What's it called? I watch a lot of Dave Chappelle too, but I don't know since he been cloned, you know what I mean? He got a little, that man was cloned. I don't care what you say, that man was cloned. He don't know. He was cloned. He was. So I watched a little bit of him too, but you know, being cloned, you kind of off your rocker a little bit. You know the government got like half your brain and all your DNA. You see what I'm saying? So
that shit's funny.
But most definitely, so it's what it is. Stage fright got me, bit my tongue a little bit. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, like I did get a little bit comfortable, and I was like, okay, well, fuck with the crowd. You know what I mean? Like interact with the crowd, and I did because there was a dope rock and roll band that should also be on my life too, and they went hard. Like I thought the dude was finna, you know what I mean, twist his guitar in the air and bow, like break it, you know what I mean? Set the whole case fire on fire. Like it was lit, like it was so lit, and it was at the reggae bar. Like it was. That's hard. It was definitely lit. So I started messing with them. When they were performing, it made me feel like I was in the scene. That y'all seen that movie Cry Baby?
I haven't.
Cry baby. Oh man, how y'all 90 babies in that? Well, you a 2000s baby, but how are you a 90s baby and don't know the movie Cry Baby?
Everybody always gets mad at that. They ask me about movies, and I guess I just not up on.
Well, there's a scene in Cry Baby, right? And they're playing this game Checkin. And the game Checkin is when you have people driving the car, but you're on top holding on to the top of the car, and y'all are driving like this. And y'all almost hit each other, but y'all don't. Like, when they was performing, that's what it made me feel like. When he was in jail, singing his heart out to let that, like, it was dope. It was dope. Right. Like, it was a lot of underground stuff. And that's what I really liked about it, too. Like, it was a lot of underground stuff. Like, I was telling San Antonio artists, man, tap in because these are $1 million people right here that you don't even know. Thanks. Like, and sometimes underground is where it is. Like, I like a lot of underground stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And, of course, being from Texas, you know what I mean? We got a lot of underground stuff.
Everything's underground.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just about everything. So, but yeah, stage fright got me, bit my tongue. You know what I mean?
It's going to be funny because a year from now, you're going to be looking back on it and be like, man, what the fuck? Stage fright?
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't delete the video. I left it up there. You know what I mean? Like, regardless, this is me. You know what I mean? Everybody messes up. It's part of the game. It's part of the process. Like, you can fail but never quit.
Right.
There you go. That's the quote for the day. You can fail, but never quit. Put your big girl draws on podcast. That's the quote for the day.
That's real. That's real as fuck.
Right. You can fail, but just never quit. Yeah. And that's the kind of mindset I'm really at, especially going on more toward my journey. Like, I'm still going to do these stand-up comedy events. I'm going to get better.
That's cool you said that, too, because like, a lot of times when people ask me like for advice or things like that, that's all I say really is just don't stop.
Right.
That's the hardest part is getting discouraged and wanting to stop, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, if anybody, you know what I mean, can help me in any way. And that's why I said, shout out to my bro, Mac, because he was like, okay, well, you need to start doing more open mic.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
You need to start. And that's why I said I was at home practicing in front of my mics, but it's different from when you're being on stage.
Right.
And like I said, that's what caught me when I turned around and I see like 50, 60 people just staring dead at me. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, you know what I mean? I can't, like, and it's cool because, like I said, at least I was able to still interact with the crowd and stuff. Like, it was still dope. They showed a lot of love. Like,
that's good.
They did, like, they were like, don't quit. You know what I mean? And like I said, it was my first little stand up. It's all right though. I'm gonna keep the video.
More to come.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
And speaking of podcasts, shout out to Where You Ask Podcast. They are a big sponsor of Put Your Big Girl Draws On Comedy Podcast. Shout out to DJ Baby Blue Diamond, Travis Perry, D, Gorilla Drake family. Check them out every Tuesday, 8-9 Central, YouTube, Facebook. They be having a lot of funny topics to talk about. They be having a lot of dope artists, you know what I mean, business owners come through like as family. That's my next door neighbors.
I've seen them before.
What's up, y'all? Y'all tapped in?
Yeah, I utilize open mic all the time.
Right. My bad. People bothering me. So, but I will. I'll get it together. That's why I said I really didn't take it. It was more of a learning experience for me. You know what I mean? Because you got to start somewhere. And for me, that was kind of like getting my feet a little wet. Right. But
you have to,
not at all what I expected. I mean, you know, when you first go to perform, you know what I mean? You feel like you're going to have the whole house knocking down, fireworks everywhere, you know, people live, you know what I mean? All kinds of stuff. But like I said, it's definitely different being face to face than being on the camera. Like I'm cool like this. I'm comfortable. I'm cool. I can
my
do
boy
this all
Swizzy
day.
likes to think he can do stand up. I don't know if he can or can't because I never let him, to be honest.
Basically, that means you can't. You can't go ahead.
To me, that takes a whole different kind of nerve because like I'd have to have like my whole shit down.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I really wanted to do it, but the way it was played out in my head was not at all the way it played out. And like I said, shout out to everybody who pulled up last night. It was super dope. But like I said, I was cool. The DJ stopped playing the music, and I was like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like
Nah, it's real that you can do that though, because like, I'm telling you, I don't know if I can go up there and like with the intention of making people laugh. Like I don't think I'm that funny.
Right. Like I even told the crowd like and shout out to my homegirl Miss JoJo. She kind of threw in this joke to get me to tell, but she was like, you should bring a can of tomatoes and be like, if y'all with that bullshit, I'm with that bullshit. I'm with that bullshit too, baby. I got my own can of tomatoes right here. The blue, yeah. Like, and I kind of did that, and then that's why I was like, okay, we'll interact with the crowd, and I don't know. It was definitely more of a learning experience.
At least you're able to salvage it though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And like we keep saying, learn something from it. So yeah, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
you know. I'm not gonna say that Epic Bar one just to see.
I know that's why I said that one. I feel like I'll be more comfortable.
Yeah.
Definitely more comfortable because you know what I mean. I know a lot of people that I know will be there, so I know the support will be there, love will be there, and you know I could be. I could be doing my thing, you know what I mean? So you should come through. It's gonna be pretty dope. A lot of people are gonna be there.
Might drag Saav along with me.
You wanna come?
Yeah, we slide. Yeah.
Might have to cut on you.
Hey, cut on me. Let's say you gotta be willing to take it back yourself though, because I'm a heckler. I'll come. Hey.
Oh, I gotta come back for everything. I gotta come back for everything. Everything, man. I'm over here just messing with these stickers and stuff. Man, these stickers go hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out Quality Customs. It's my dog Los. He's from New Mexico.
Oh, hold on. I got the sticker back. Let me.
He's here in San Antonio now though. I actually did the artwork on the middle one myself, and then the other one on this end is Andy Art.
Right.
And then my dog Opex designed the LDT logo back in 2013.
Yeah, because I also do have an episode coming up with Where You Ask Podcast too.
Really?
That one's gonna be dope. I'm interested to know what subjects we gonna talk about. I'm interested. Yeah.
I'll tap into that. I've seen them before. I've seen their show. I forget who But I like to watch a lot of rapper interviews.
I know D got another podcast called Holations. The Holation, you know what I mean?
I feel like I remember that. I haven't heard that.
I like that podcast. That's my parking lot pimping podcast.
Really?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I haven't heard that.
You get some free pimp game, go ahead and tap in the
I
D.
definitely remember that. But
Yeah, Holations up in here. Yeah.
I'll check it out.
So, but yeah, most definitely. I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
You are. You're gonna be good.
Yeah. I take this one to the chin. You know what I mean? Learn from it. So, and like I said, at least I didn't get booed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To me, that's the biggest dub.
Yeah. I still was able to catch the attention of the crowd and stuff. You know what I mean? Still leave on a good note. So it was dope. I'm excited to see more to come. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of people even went on stage.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's why I said all my life, you catch it. I was on stage dancing. I was acting a fool. I was good until I just turned around and I was like, shit, yeah, no, this is way different from being on camera.
Shit, I was on stage dancing at Mika's show.
Oh, you was. You did.
I do know that. I think I seen some footage too because she had posted on.
I don't even be getting
Facebook.
like that, but I was feeling myself because I was playing this one song that's not released yet with Marquise.
Right.
And everybody was fucking with that shit. So by the end of the song, I'm up there doing the Saav side.
Have you ever had anything thrown at you during the concert? Just anything. Just
a joint.
anything. All right. I want to pick that bitch up to you. Woo! Yep.
A little hot leg too. I was at a Legal Dope show. I don't know if you ever heard of Legal Dope. They're here in San Antonio. Legal Dope 6'3".
Okay.
They used to throw shows and throw fucking hog legs, like big ass, like 3 gram joints. Like,
oh, I thought you were actually talking about some hog legs. Like,
No.
damn, they trying to knock some people
no,
out.
fucking like
They trying to knock some people out on the day. Like, big
like
foul.
a joint that like tapers down, like
Yeah.
thin and big and fat at the top. Like look like
Look,
a
I grew up on blunts. And I know papers, but I don't fuck with papers either.
I love a joint. I'll smoke a blunt, like a Saav rolls up a blunt, like a wood, or a cold case comes
Ew,
by.
you smoke wood?
Ew, she said,
Yeah.
Ew, you
What do you
smoke
smoke?
wood?
Please don't say swishy.
I never.
No, I smoke White House.
Oh,
I
House
have my
alright.
time, but I need to.
Woods is nasty,
I
folks.
only smoke
Those
woods
need
with
to be
Saav.
banned.
The way
Those are big,
Saav
but
rolls
we
the
smoke big
wood.
Woods is nasty to me. I can't smoke woods. Like,
It's because you can't roll them.
And that's all right because I ain't trying to roll no wood.
Most people say that because they can't roll.
That would probably tear on me, and I'll be like,
Yeah,
oh,
you
fuck
see,
this
it's
wood.
a
I'll tear that
process.
shit up.
It's a whole process.
The reason
I'm going to the store and get me some White House.
I won't fuck with nobody if they roll a wood and it looks like a Swisher or a White Owl.
I won't fuck with nobody who roll a wood.
The only
like
reason
that.
I fuck with a Saav when he rolls a wood is because it's bigger than any of my fucking fingers. So that shit like tastes like
Not even that, but people be.
I don't really. I use water.
That's what I'm saying. I know
water.
people who would have to drench.
There's a whole
that
art
blunt.
to the way Saav does it. He's gotta have his paper towel and the water. There's a whole thing.
If you smoke woods,
it's like paper mache.
that's a red flag, folks. If you smoke
Alright.
woods, that is a red flag.
Hey,
That's
so
a red
I brought
flag.
Saav, so that way you can lock in for the next episode of him. So that's gonna be a topic when you get him on your next episode.
How you roll
The red
wood.
flag wood. Red flag wood, and then you gotta
Right,
show
and
him
I
how to roll
appreciate
it.
it. No,
He's gotta show you how to roll it.
That's right, and I appreciate that comment you left on it because I did. I posted on my face. I was like, man, I froze. And he had commented talking about, man, don't take it too hard. Just, you know what I mean, embrace from it. So I do appreciate that comment as well because, man, I ain't gonna cap. I felt play for a second. I was like, what the fuck, Lele? Like, you've been practicing this for all week.
If you didn't
like,
take it hard on yourself, though, then you wouldn't be like an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because people that don't take it hard on themselves aren't like artistic. Like artists always do that. Whether you're a musician or a comedian or whatever, like you're always gonna like expect
You're your biggest
the highest level out of yourself.
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. I thought I was gonna go up there, you know what I mean? The fireworks, you know what I mean? People dying, having heart attacks on the floor and
You're
shit.
always gonna expect the
spitting out
highest
that
level of
water.
performance out of yourself. Like,
Right.
What can we do? You know, so of course we're gonna expect ourselves to perform at the highest level we can think because if we're expecting any less, then we go up there.
Right.
No,
I felt like I was prepared for the hottest hip hop concert in the world right there. You know what I mean? I was ready to get lit, and it's just like, and like I said, I already knew what I wanted to talk about. Like I already had my topics set up, lined up. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just that stage fright. The stage fright got my tongue in big.
It happens, man. It happens to everybody. Shit. I can't say I've ever gotten stage fright, but I know one show in Austin was probably like my second or third year performing, and there was like it was this big like art spot, and in the back area they had us performing on the stage, and the inside there's art like all over the walls and different spots.
Right.
And in one of these back rooms, they're dabbing the fuck out, like everybody's just hooking it up. And I walk in there and they're like, here, like just offering me something. I'm like,
right.
I gotta go perform. They're like, no, bro, like here. I'm like, all right, cool. So I take a big old rip. I've never dabbed before. That's my first time dabbing. Like
dab kills me. Every time I dab, I need Jesus for 5 seconds.
Dude.
And then he realizes to me that's my last dab for the day.
I hit that shit like a bong, like regular grass.
Boy, I know your lungs.
And I ripped that shit, and then I blew it out, and like you could feel it like tight in there and shit. I'm all,
like you just got done working out.
Yeah. So I go to the restroom and I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, fuck, I'm high as fuck, dude.
Oh my
and then they're calling my name.
Right.
Like as soon as I'm looking at myself, I'm like, I'm high as fuck. They're like, Wreckin Ralph comes to the stage. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, shit. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Yeah, man, that's what I was saying. Like, I was sitting there walking back and forth. I was like, man, like get your fucking self together. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, you've been practicing with us all week. I
didn't get stage fright, but I got up there, right? And I get, maybe 30 seconds into my song. Fine. All words are coming out. Clear, you can hear them. And all of a sudden, I'm all, for like 5 seconds, and I'm just back in it.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, what the fuck just happened?
That pause, right? Yeah.
I was like, dog, I'm never dabbing before a fucking set ever again.
I'm so angry.
That's crazy. Dude. But it's all right. Like I said, you know what I mean? You live and you learn. I'm going to take it to the chin. You know what I mean? Like I said, the crowd still show love, and that's what meant a lot to me. Like at the end, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I still have people come to be, you know what I mean? You did great. Don't give up. Like, we really see the potential in you. So. And
a couple years later, that's when Swizzy took us to Colorado for the Cannabis Olympics.
I actually used to live in Colorado. I stayed in Colorado Springs.
Oh, so that's where we went with Colorado Springs, his family in Denver. And we were performing for the Cannabis Olympics like 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
And everybody's trying to, the whole room, it's a room as big as like this room, my living room put together, maybe a little bit more.
Really?
And everybody's just passing. Everybody's just sharing. Like they roll something up and they light it and they pass it. And the whole room's just passing, the sharing shit, bongs, concentrates, all kinds of shit. And I'm smoking because I know I can smoke some grass, so I'm good. But they were trying to pass me
I'm surprised the damn house they set up for how many
shit was cool. It was a blunt.
Somebody said I better have a fire extinguisher around.
Blunt rolling competition, joint rolling competition. Who could hit the blunt the longest? Who could hit the joint the longest? Who could hit the bong the longest?
San Antonio should do that.
That's March 5th.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I was about to say, man, that's something San Antonio. San Antonio need to do something like that.
March 5th.
The Weed Olympics. Oh man, imagine if we put a Weed Olympics together.
March 5th, Paper Tiger.
Who can smoke the blunt the fastest? Not
exactly, but there's going to be blunt rolling competition.
Who can smoke the blunt the fastest?
Who can roll the best wood?
Who can this?
Obviously gotta be you because you know what I mean. Wood is nasty.
That's wood.
Wood is nasty. What cigars you use? Oh, you say you use.
Typically not a guard person. If I do have to use a guard, typically paper. Yeah, I put them up actually, the raw papers. But if I do have to use a guard, you know Antonio San, right? His son Zach Amber was one of my first clients. We go way back. He actually put me onto these hemp wraps. So
and you know, I've actually heard of the hemp wraps getting kind of popular.
They're dope. I fuck with them.
No, I stick to what I know best. I stick to White House.
I don't know, man. A lot of blunts taste like cardboard to me.
But
they're White House.
No. Oh, you ahead of
I used to be a big White House fan. I used to love the blue raspberry.
But you'll never catch me with a Swisher. For me. You would never catch me with a Swisher.
That's Cold Case Swisher.
I can't
you never catch me with a
South side for me, bro. Like
the leaf is better.
Every time I buy Swisher, it's always stale. It's always stale.
You gotta feel the pack before you buy them. You gotta tell them I don't want that.
Yeah, the South. Yeah, South. The peach White Owls. When case comes with like the vanilla White Owls, those are cool.
I smoked the blue raspberry.
The vanilla Swisher.
That's by the pack.
You tried the new swirl? Man, them swirls go.
Oh, actually, I did try them. Right? No cardboard. Sorry.
No.
I tried them.
Those swirls look comical to me. Like white and brown.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, then I'm your go-to crazy. I'm your right here. I'm your go-to crazy. Go ahead and pass me the swirls right here.
I am a comedian.
Okay.
I tried them. They did.
I take boxes of cigars as gifts. Okay. If you want to give me the swirls, we'll go ahead and swirl right on over here.
Any other flavor, I don't mind. The swirls were not it for me. The vanilla, I don't mind. Peach. To me, that was always the one, like peach, white owl. Like,
Matter of fact,
if
the
it's gonna be
only white owls
peach.
I cannot smoke are the coconut and rum. And for
Never
the
had
simple
those.
fact is
Never
because
had
they
those.
never taste like backwards. And I can't taste them. And them hoes is nasty.
Whoever put you on
Nasty.
the backwards didn't do it right, because you're supposed to
Jesus.
you're supposed to taste
Jesus,
straight
but-
bud.
I told you,
Yeah.
man, the first time I hit the backwood, I seen Jesus 5 seconds. He said, nope, never
You know,
again.
and
I was
See,
like,
you're
I learned
smoking
how
more
to-
tobacco than
For me,
than gas. So.
The whole front end of the blunt.
Yeah, it was a bit.
As long as the
Yeah.
blunt's fat, the whole front end of the blunt's cool. The whole back end of the blunt's harsh as
Yeah,
fuck.
when you get down to
It's
the
harsh.
yeah,
I can't
when you
smoke. I
get
smoke
down
a
to
whole
the
joint all the
street.
way down to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, 99% of the time I smoke by myself.
true.
So.
Same.
And I smoke my wood by myself. That's what I'm saying. A whole wood to myself. I don't pass it to nobody. I'll chill by myself.
Tree bark. Tree bark. Tree bark. You like smoking that tree bark, huh?
Man, it's
That
a
tree
fresh
bark.
leaf. God put this here. For
Hey, you know what? You know which one?
This is tree bark.
That's a
Tree
leaf.
bark.
You know what I didn't mind either?
What?
When Casey would roll the fronto.
I wish.
Oh,
I
that's a
could.
leaf though.
You seen the frontos?
Yeah, the front toes.
Big old
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Mhm.
leaves.
Casey would walk in with a fucking blunt, big as my damn like hand almost, bro. He's like, pass me a fucking shit. I'm like,
All right. Gotta use two hands to carry them
It's
up.
not that big, but it feels that big. Like it's huge. It's like probably bigger than like
If you take it
a
out
few of
the
my
pack,
fingers like together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fat, like a fat fucking
if you
blunt.
take them out the pack,
I don't mind
it's
that.
Big. It's 2 leaves. It's big.
You hit it and all you're chasing is gas.
Yeah, that's what.
Like, to me, that's a
how
good
you're
blunt.
supposed to
That's a
smoke.
good blunt.
Slap
Yeah.
woods.
And don't give me a grape blunt.
Oh, I can't
Fuck
smoke
a grape
grape.
blunt. That's
I can't do grape
too
flavor.
Southside for me. I'm Southside.
I just
But
can't
we
do
grew
grape.
up on
Grape is
grape
gross.
Phillies, grape Swishers, grape everything. And I'm like, I don't want grape nothing no more.
How old is you? He said the great
Oh, we
Phillies.
Phillies? You don't know about the Phillies?
Yeah, I
It's
know
coming
about the
too.
Phillies.
Hey,
I
Grandma
know
used
about
to
the
smoke those, man.
Nope.
Hey, really?
He brought it back. He
Yeah.
brought it back. He said the Phillies.
Man, yeah, they shove a little quad in the Philly.
I can't
No.
smoke. I can't smoke
No,
grape.
sir.
I can't smoke grape flavor nothing. Hell, I can't even drink grape soda.
Great medicine.
That shit is horrible. That shit tastes like NyQuil with some damn vodka. You know what I mean? That shit is horrible. Like, I can't do grape.
Nah.
I can eat grapes. I can eat grapes all day.
Yeah,
Well, because
grape soda.
artificial grape don't taste nothing like grape.
That's
At all.
true. That's true.
That shit is sour as hell. That shit is sour. Once again, shout out to Wreckin. Shout out to his bro in the building.
That's my
Him
dog.
and MIA
That's my
over
dog,
here.
That's definitely to the V gang.
Saav in the building. You know
Hey,
what
he's
I mean?
MIA, but you gotta have a whole episode for him though. 'Cause that's my
I'm
dog. That's my
the
dog, and he's gonna drop a song every month this year.
Okay, but you can't say nothing next to your face, man. That's not how this works. You gotta.
I was just about to say that. I'm the takeoff. I'm like takeoff. I'm real ducked off and low key. But you see me every time you gonna see me at a show.
Hey,
I'm gonna
year-
go across the camera.
This year's gonna be a crazy year for Saav though, because he's dropping a song a month. So by the end of this year, he's gonna have a catalog.
Yeah, I've seen him been working hard.
Yeah,
He's been
oh, yeah.
working hard. Big time.
He's dropped last year and the year before, but this year we're going crazy for him because he's got to build a catalog. This is my artist. He's been running with me for a hot minute. So you see him with the big old LDT chain,
Right.
big old LDT chains. So
Where my chain at? I need me.
Hey,
Where my chain?
we have the little chain.
Get you some albums.
Hold on.
Get you some
Freeze
albums
this
dropped
sticker.
under LDT. You know what I'm saying?
Freeze
Make
this
some money.
sticker.
Nah.
Right. I have a stick up. Like, give me your chain. Give me your chain. Give me your chain. Let me rub you for your chain. I got damn chain.
Me and Saav kind of joked about that before, like what we would do.
Have y'all ever got y'all chain snatched?
Oh,
I wish.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Hold on.
Hey, I told Ralph, even if I blow up, I'm still gonna keep this chain on me. Even we gonna have the big diamonds and everything, cause it's gonna humble me.
Yeah.
Big
But
facts.
like Black Youngster said, I don't care if it is this one, the next one, the one after that. I don't care if it's paper mache. Somebody grab my chain, he gonna die like this. Oh God!
And in that order,
And in that
okay?
order, you
And
reach,
in that
it's
order.
done. Like Black Youngster.
It's Sunday and we is in church, okay?
Yeah. Bless
Okay.
the Lord, because you will meet him.
Hey, pass me one of those white ones, Saav.
Which one? These?
I'll give her an exclusive.
Yeah,
I'll give you
man.
an exclusive. Look, I ain't tell nobody about this yet. This is cause my girl does all my jewelry, right? So this is
I can take this one home, right?
you can take the other one home.
What's the
Which
other
That
one?
one. Yeah, that one.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So it's
Or if you have a little keychain
this
thing,
is
I can actually add it
this
on.
is a mock-up of what the next chain's gonna be. So it's the same exact size and dimensions, but it's got prongs all over the.
It's all
the
gonna be
shrine.
diamond?
Yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
It's
That's
gonna be
gonna
gold
be
and
lit.
diamonds.
Well, where the keychain piece, man? I ain't got no. I need a keychain. I need a keychain piece.
I have to make some. I have to make you a keychain.
This is gonna be a $1 million plastic piece. Like no cap, y'all. This is gonna be $1 million plastic piece.
Shout out my dog Ryan, man. My dog Ryan 3D printed that for me because I had a CAD file done, and you can see the CAD like an image on the computer.
Right.
But I'm a physical guy. I gotta feel it and see it. And the STL file, I can't like physically touch it. So he's like, hey, just send me the file and I can 3D print it for you. And you can see if you would like it. You know.
Right. That's pretty cool. Shout out to everybody tuning in right now. Shout out to D. Yo, what up in the house? Shout out to there's quite a few people. Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Y'all tune in to Push Your Big Girl Draws On Comedy Podcast with Wreckin Ralph in the building.
Hey, Southside redefined, you know what I'm saying?
With the Northeast side. But yeah, it's been lit. But our topic has been stage fright. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If y'all didn't hear about it, last night I had my first stand-up comedy event. And of course it didn't go as planned. Tripping. Man, I was tripping.
But you had a lot of takeaways.
I did have a lot of takeaways. And I did gain quite a bit. I did gain quite a bit, you know what I mean? That's why I'm not taking it too hard. Like I'm learning more than I am being upset about.
And all those people that you connected with, now they're part of the Lele Marine gang, you know what I'm saying? So now they're gonna be running with
you. Yeah, they know who I am. Yeah, straight up. And like I said, there's more to come. I do have another comedy event coming up next Saturday, February 25th, Epic Bar. If y'all ain't doing nothing, pop out. It's gonna be dope. That one I feel like I'm on a wreck. I'll be like, man, fuck all this shit. I'm out here thinking we out stepping up on some shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a cartwheel on the stage.
Yeah, Saav and I pop up.
Just don't let me fall off. As long as I land that cartwheel and not fall off, we'll be all right. But yeah, I definitely can't wait. And I know you got a lot more events coming on.
Yeah. March 5th is the next one. That's all I'm booked for so far. It's like I said, I made a post. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. And I've been sharing on my social medias and stuff.
Right.
Even if I performed one time this year, that would have been more than enough for me, which I already did.
Right.
But I'm only going to be performing as often as I get booked because I've been doing this for a while. You know, I need to get paid to perform that. You know, and that's not to be like dry or salty or nothing like that. It's just this is what I do full time. It's how I provide for my family, and I make money like doing a lot of other things like videos and graphics and all that other stuff. So to me, it's like I'll just stay living in my studio if I'm not gonna get paid to perform. You know
you know what I mean,
so,
right?
Shout out to Mika and K-Dog for taking care of me, Mousetrap and all that.
Yeah, shout out to the Mousetrap. Happy late birthday. It was definitely a dope event. I'm so upset.
That wasn't them like paying me either, nothing like that. That was like us doing it together, like as a partnership. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and seeing that's dope, and that's what it is. That's what business needs to be about too. Is partnership,
you know
right?
Like, it wasn't about like me making money or them making money. Like we made money
separately. Y'all made money together.
Had a good event, had a good time.
And shout out to the stickers. I got 3 new stickers. I'm gonna have to go put them on my binder, man. I'm gonna have a whole collection of stickers. Watch. One day we're gonna be 60, and I'm gonna go to the pawn shop, and all this shit is gonna be worth millions, and I'm gonna share with everybody. Be like, you want 30 grand? You want 30 grand? You want 30 grand? Everybody hit 30 grand.
Get back.
But yeah, so like I said, last night was definitely a learning experience. Like I said, regardless, the crowd still showed me love. You know what I mean? Like. Right. I was fucking with it though. The reggae bar was lit last night. There was all different kind of music. Man, there was white boys rapping going hard.
Off Austin Highway, right?
No, that's off of San Pedro.
San Pedro?
That's San Pedro.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I've been there before.
You probably
There was a reggae bar over there. I don't know if it still is. Maybe they moved, but there was one on Austin.
Yeah, no, it's right there on San Pedro. And like I get shout out again to Michael, my big brother Mac. Mac did show me a lot of support. You know what I mean? He said, "Head up, chest out, gangster." You know what I mean? This ain't your last one. You know what I mean? Damn sure not gonna be my last one. Yeah. That's why I say y'all can go watch the video. It is on my story. Laugh with me and at me. You know what I mean? Don't give me such a hard time, cause like I said, I was ready. I was ready like Rihanna at the Super Bowl. But I ain't pregnant. That's the only thing.
How'd you feel about the Super Bowl performance?
You know what? I felt like she killed it. I did. I killed it. And shout out to the Chiefs. I told y'all to listen to me. I told y'all that I was going to win the Super Bowl. Yep. Shout out to the Chiefs for winning the Super Bowl. But the Eagles did put up a big game. Because no cap, I was sitting there, right? 5 minutes are left. You know what I mean? They both 35-35. So I was like, fuck, they finna go into overtime. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna turn the game off, turn my phone off. I'm gonna take a 15-minute shower, and then I'm gonna wait till I get out the shower. I didn't even look at the score. I was like, let me go on Facebook. As soon as I sit there and looked on Facebook, I see my homeboy Swisher House Yellow. Shout out to Swisher House Yellow. Yeah. He had posted. He was like, "Man, I'm glad the Chiefs won it." I was like, "Yeah, told y'all."
Pat Mahomes came to do his thing.
Man, for real.
He did his thing.
It ain't that
after all that shit.
Dak Prescott got what's that award he got, Man of the Year?
Oh,
how y'all feel about that? I know there's been a little talk about that too. He got Man of the Year award.
Yeah, well, it don't really matter if you didn't make it to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
It don't matter.
I didn't say that. Just like
most people get the award when they're at the Super Bowl. He was at
right.
He got invited and then sent back home.
D said, "Boo, fly Eagles, fly." Man, he been on the Chiefs' ass for the past 2 weeks, just trolling.
Damn.
But who's your NFL team? Who you go for?
I don't really have a team. I haven't watched football in 5 or 6 years, but. If I had to pick somebody, it'd probably be the Cowboys, just because that's who my family always was.
We're gonna end this live.
I'm about to point. Hold on. Cut. We about to shut this interview short right now. I'm cutting all of it. What about you?
I ain't gonna say Texans. Everybody was always
Texans.
Well, they were bandwagoning the Texans a couple years ago, so I ain't gonna say.
I don't really have a favorite.
I'm gonna use the Texans.
I like the Texans, but I ain't gonna say it just because everybody was bandwagoning.
Oh no, baby! I've been in Houston, Texas way back.
I don't even know. I don't even be. Like I said, it's been 5 or 6 years since I followed football, so I mean. What you guys say? Who you guys?
I say it's been a little minute since I've been on the football too. But back in the day, I used to mess with Green Bay and all that.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
My boy Eddie that passed away loved Green Bay.
Yeah,
that was his team.
I was a cheesehead for real. It's basketball now. 2-0 Rays, but them Dallas Mavericks. That's who I want. Yeah.
No, it's Spurs all day over here. It's Spurs all day on mine over here.
I'm born in Rays. 2-0. Born in 2-0. Going to Rays.
Spurs. You be watching basketball?
Yeah, I keep up with basketball stuff.
You keep up with basketball?
Not Spurs though.
Yeah, Spurs.
Nobody watching them. 2-0 born and raised, but Dallas gonna take it this year.
No, I don't think Dallas ain't gonna take shit.
Dallas gonna be fire.
Yeah,
I don't know if they'll take it, but they're gonna be fire. Kyrie and Luka.
Yeah, Luka Doncic, boy.
Yeah,
that'll be fire.
Yeah,
it'll be fun to watch.
How do y'all feel like LeBron reaching his being the highest point player?
Oh, taking the scoring record.
I think it was real cool.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he's the GOAT. You got to give props when it's due.
That's history. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the problem. Jordan is the king. You know what I mean? But LeBron's the GOAT. That's what people need to understand. That's
it's part of history though too. Because I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, personally. You know what I mean? But
I'm not.
I wasn't mad about that or wasn't hating on it because that's it's a historical monument. You know, you don't get to see that. And then
I'm a diehard Spurs fan, so when LeBron comes down here, I'm like, man, get your go back home, get your ass down out of here with that shit.
You don't get to see a lot of players do that in many lifetimes. Last lifetime was Michael Jordan.
Right. LeBron's just a crybaby to me. Just like Draymond Green. Draymond Green's a crybaby to me too. I can't stand him in no basketball.
I love Draymond. Draymond, I feel like
he's just so angry.
Exactly. I feel like he's pretty solid.
That poor baby had a few balls thrown at his head, and he's always so angry, just angry. But yeah, I be watching basketball. I like sports, you know what I mean? I be watching the Olympics, you know what I mean?
I try to watch soccer when it was on.
I love soccer.
Man, it's hard for me to stay watching.
You know I was going for either Mexico or Spain.
I'll watch it for a little bit, but I'm just like, man, after a while, I'm like, man, score.
Right, everybody just kicking the ball back and forth, you know what I mean? The goalie, you know what I mean? Blocking that shit, so it's like a touchdown.
Right.
It's like running the ball down the field, touchdown, man. But that's what I'm saying. That the last 5 minutes of the Super Bowl, he was crucial. I was a little worried there.
I fucked with that Rihanna halftime performance.
I did.
I know a lot of people were talking shit about it, or they didn't. I'm like, what do y'all expect her to do? Do backflips and shit?
But did you know she had more Super Bowl views than the Super Bowl itself?
Really?
She had more Super Bowl halftime views than the whole Super Bowl game.
I didn't know that.
Baby, that little kid in her stomach is already worth billions of dollars, and that baby ain't even here yet.
I believe it.
What y'all think she's gonna have, a boy or a girl?
Man, I don't know.
I think she's gonna have a little girl, and if she does that, that's gonna be the cutest little girl ever. Cause they son is cute. They got a cute little boy.
I know everybody's saying 2 kids under 2 years old that they ain't never getting no Rihanna album ever again.
All of San Antonio got 2 kids under 2 years old right now, so ain't nobody got to talk. We is the last place to be talking. Some of them got twins right now, triplets under 2 years old. Yeah, want to be talking. Yeah, she just. But you know what? I think she got pregnant as soon as because she wants her kids close together.
Right.
That's what I think. Like, that's why I don't. To be honest, I don't feel like anybody's input really don't matter. Because, like I said, there's people out here. Hell, some of y'all bitches didn't even wait your 8 weeks to let your pussy, you know what I mean, marinate and get back to right before you got pregnant.
I loved her set, man. Like every song that she went to, I felt like it transitioned perfectly into the next one, and it's like perfect, like build up.
Right.
Like it was awesome.
To me, when she was standing there, I was like, oh yeah, that bitch finna sit there and eat all this shit up. Eat all this shit up. Yep. You know, she just got done having the prayer with Jesus, and she on ass. I thought it was dope though. I liked it. I didn't have nothing bad to say about it.
Me either. That's why I was surprised people had anything bad to say about it. I thought it was dope.
And yeah, now they're trying to say, now they're asking if Usher could pull off a halftime show.
Not
You don't have to come.
I don't know if it'd be bigger than Rihanna.
Maybe.
It's okay.
I feel like it'd be comparable, but I don't know if it'd be bigger.
Right. Most definitely.
You know who'll have a big one? I'm sorry to say it. Kanye.
I feel like he would prior to the Jewish stuff.
Man.
Right now he's
he
like,
might get booed.
He's
might
in
get
such
booed.
a weird light right now that I think like he might.
I feel like he did that on purpose.
Booed, or he might. It'd be like a torn. Like some of them would be booing him. Some people would be like, ah.
Yeah.
He's such a weird light right now. I love Kanye too.
I feel like he did that on purpose.
Oh yeah, he was trying to lose all his endorsements.
Yeah,
he was trying.
I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure out what Kanye did to stuff.
He did it.
Kanye, he was talking a lot of shit, all the Jewish shit. Remember?
Oh yeah, with the Jewish shit. Yeah.
Well,
he was trying to lose all his endorsements.
Yeah, he was trying to do that on purpose, and then not only that, he did it right before the Forbes list came out.
Not that it was right, like because you still don't be talking shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was trying to lose his endorsements.
That's crazy.
But I don't know anything about like that level of like business. You know, like I couldn't imagine like
he was trying to
having to conduct like at that level to lose your endorsements to make more money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
crazy.
That's nuts, dude.
But either way it go, he still made his money. Though.
Oh yeah.
He still made his money. Like regardless, like people are still buying it.
That's nuts.
Like he's really not losing no money.
No.
If anything, y'all just gave him more of his money.
Yeah. He's already made his money like where he has, you know, like it's like any business. You already made your money off of your past clients, your past projects or whatever you've done. So it's just going forward. What are you gonna make your money off of now?
Right.
So yeah, he's gonna be straight.
Most definitely.
All these celebrities they got a lot of money, so it's like they
can do whatever they want.
As long as you don't
basically.
trick off your money and you still got money to invest. I mean,
That's why some of them are signing their souls to the Illuminati. Pay attention, folks. Stay woke.
right now, it seems like a lot of artists are selling their whole catalogs. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, the Illuminati is real, folks. Stay woke. Stay woke. There's aliens coming. Man, for real, I can't wait. And you know what? There is aliens already here. They just got them at Area 51.
Nah, they all around. We just don't see them.
No, there's still the ones in outer space, but the ones that they've been had down here are in Area 51. And that's why I said that meteoroid hit McAllen, Texas a few days ago.
I didn't hear about that one.
Y'all remember that movie World of Worlds? Oh yeah. Be prepared. Be prepared, my friend.
You remember Coneheads?
Yes, Coneheads. Yeah. Coneheads, yeah.
I hope aliens are like that.
Really?
I know.
Would y'all smoke with an alien?
No, I
ain't gonna smoke no alien weed.
No, but that's what I said. Would you smoke with the alien?
Earth weed, yes.
Nah, I smoke whatever they got.
I don't want to smoke no alien weed.
Man, what if their weed was like literally like
some
gas from outer space, like the chemicals gas that you just that
rowdy.
Right. I just want to know how to fly the salsa, man. Because once I get down on that salsa, y'all ain't gonna see me. I'm gone, taking off.
Dude.
I report from Jupiter, one of Saturn's little rings. You know what I mean? All type of little go-tos. So. But I definitely appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, I know this episode been way overdue.
Man, we've been meaning to do this for a minute already.
Right. This might be my long lost brother, y'all. You know what I mean? He got the red beard. You know what I mean? Who your daddy? Who your daddy?
Should have went to the show. You could have seen.
Hey, you could have seen him live in action.
Stupid. I mean, well, shit. I hope I know my daddy. Are you my daddy?
Shut up.
Are you my daddy? But yeah, this might be my long lost brother. You know what I mean? Not too many people I know have the red hair no more. So I feel extinct. Just walking around with my red hair, I be feeling extinct. Oh, speaking of the stink, I do have one more story to tell y'all before we go. So, okay, so on my way here, right? You know what I mean? I'm feeling good, looking good. I stopped to get gas, right? Because I had to get gas. So I'm sitting here pumping my gas, and some old Mexican dude come walk up behind me, and he was like, hey, and it made me jump. Like, I swear to God, I was finna pull that motherfucking gas and I go out and whoop his ass like, I don't give a fuck, gas on you or not. It's like, right. And he was like, are you a natural redhead? I was like, yeah. And he was like, you are so beautiful. I was like, okay, but please don't walk up on me. You don't even understand. You could just got your life taken from this gas pump. You know what I mean? I would have took that bitch strangled into you. Like, man, like, I hate when people do that because I've had quite a few people do that bump, just walk up on me out of nowhere, and I'm like, whoa. Can't do that. You can't do that. Like, that's how people get hit. I'm like, you know what I mean? Fast reflex. I'm like, chin check it real quick. Yeah, man, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and get my car and go about my day. Like, yeah.
I've had people ask me if I diet before. Like, they'll ask me if I dye my beard, and I'm like, no.
I get asked that all the time.
Right,
and then I also get asked, do the corpus master drape?
Damn.
Do the corpus master drapes? I'll be like, you want to miss it too? When your mouth still look the same if you got a missing tooth, my brother, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't none of your business.
How stupid you gonna look with a missing tooth.
Right, you know what I mean? I might cut one of your fingers off. Shit. There you go. Now you got something to play with. Why you say you're asking me some dumbass question like funny, this? Dude. But I've been asked that a lot too. Like, do you ever dye your hair? No. And then I get like a bunch of old ladies. I was so dyed to have your hair colored. I'm like, lady, it's not that serious. Like, and if that's the case, please don't kidnap me. Let me be aware of my surroundings. You might bald me. You know what I mean? My whole scalp back.
That's rowdy.
Right. Looking like, what's his name off of Futurama? I can't even think of the name right now.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right. So, but yeah, that was definitely crazy. I was like, man, you know, I need to start carrying a gun.
Get you a little 380, little Glock.
We'll go to the range.
I want a Smith & Wesson.
I take Jess to the range. Saav goes to the range.
I want a Smith & Wesson.
Yeah, I mean,
we go to the range. We like to practice.
Y'all do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jess, she has a little 380. I got a couple 9s and a shotgun. Saav's got his.
Man, I need a tank. I need a bazooka. I need a rocket launcher. I need the whole military base.
I don't have a good rifle.
Man, I'm just trying to prepare because the aliens is coming. The zombies gonna be here soon after. We're gonna go to World War III with China with all these goddamn spy balloons they got going on and shit.
Yeah, like shooting them down and shit.
It's horrible. Oh, did y'all also hear about that earthquake that happened? Where was it? I don't know, but I was reading. I forgot what country it was. It was right before we went on. And there was a big earthquake on the other side of the world that killed a lot of people. And they found a newborn baby that was born during the earthquake.
Oh, I think I've seen something about that. I don't remember.
The umbilical cord was still attached to the mom. The mom was dead.
Wow.
She got crushed. Her husband got crushed, and the babies of the siblings were killed also. But that baby was still alive. Matter of fact, they adopted him on Monday.
Wow.
He was adopted out, and I was like, man, that's so crazy.
God bless him.
Right, like they said, the umbilical cord was still like attached to the mom, but the mom was already dead. Like she was crushed. So I was like, damn. There's a lot of shit that's been going on in the world.
That's nuts.
And that's why I'm big on reading. Like I'm very big on reading.
Same.
So, because especially with our children, we gotta prepare our children for when we're not here no more for all the stupidity shit. I blame Biden.
Yeah.
I blame Biden, and especially for my taxes, I blame Biden. Yep. Have y'all done your taxes? Mine? What? I was expecting a lot more this year. What about y'all? I know y'all was expecting a lot more on y'all's income tax. Ain't it bullshit?
Yeah, cash.
That's why I said, man, where the white people at that want to go raid the White House for the money?
Right.
But now y'all want to go raid behind $1 billion man who ain't trying to give you no money. Ain't that ass backward folk? No, I need my money now. I'm gonna call JG Wentworth. Call JG Wentworth on these folks. Like,
you catch now.
Right. I just filed my taxes though, like 3-4 days ago. I just filed.
Yeah, we haven't done mine yet. I think she did hers.
Yeah.
You didn't do mine.
Right. I tell everybody I'm not in the Christmas spirit. You won't catch me in the Christmas spirit till I get my income. Till I get my income tax. That's when you catch me flippy and jolly and dolly down the sidewalk. You know what I mean? Kids right. Good, I'm good. Can't tell us nothing.
Thanks.
So, other than that, anything else you want to wrap it up for today? What else you got? What else you got going on? Give us some enlightenment on what's going on in your world.
Stay tapped in, man, 'cause I got a lot of shit coming up. Just I try to announce it as it's coming, so that way nothing overshadows the next thing, you know. But March 5th, Paper Tiger. Next month I'll be dropping another song. I'm not too sure which one yet, but I'm sitting on a bunch of music, so I'm just dropping a song a month. Saav dropping a song a month.
Right. Working hard out here.
Yeah. This past Friday I just dropped I kind of DJ Khaled like a little song together. It's a new Mark Gavoda song, and it's presented by LDT Entertainment. So that's out. It's Mark Gavoda, So Real. Saav's dropping this Friday. Yeah, we just working.
Whatever just coming to flow and coming about, right?
Yeah, and if it's not music, it's graphics, videos.
Man, for real, shout out to him for the graphics, man. I was peeping, like, he does really, really good on graphics. So if y'all need graphics done, flyers done, like, the man go hard. Yeah, I don't think I gotta say too much. The man pretty much goes hard.
I did this.
Oh, hold on, check it out. Oh, we in here.
This. It's my fourth work.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
That's when I was in Fort Worth. That one's when I was in Arizona. So it's from West Side Spot. So,
okay.
Yeah, we be going around. I took Saav to Austin.
That's what I say. He look like my no nice brother. You just missing the red hair on top. That's it. But you got the red beard, so it might count. These are dope though. Yeah, I fuck with it. Like,
yeah.
How long you been doing this for?
What, graphics?
Yes, the graphics.
Oh man, maybe about a year or two now. So not too long. Just I like I said earlier, I like things to look different. You know, like I feel like a lot of the flyers come around looking the same and stuff like that. So you just get like a different spin on it.
Right.
And like I was telling Saav and my producer Amari, sometimes like I'm a creative person. Like sometimes it's not like enough of a creative outlet for me just to make music. So sometimes I gotta do like videos or do graphics and
be more surrounded, like open more your horizons.
Like I have a lot of stuff in my head that I want to do. So.
Right, most definitely. Like you want to. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to. That's how I kind of am too. Like that's why when it comes to my business cards, I designed them myself too.
Oh yeah.
These are the old ones. I had them redone. I just forgot to bring them, but most definitely, I had designed my own business cards. Of course, my big sis, DJ AR, she had them printed out for me. She's also working on my flyer right now for the podcast. That not my flyer, my banner. I take that back. My banner is coming soon.
I've heard of AR. I don't think I've met her personally yet.
Man, she's dope. I love her. She's dope. And she does it all too. She does graphic designing, banners.
I know she DJs.
Business cards. She cooks. She got her own moving service, man. Lit.
I haven't had the pleasure of meeting her. I don't think, at least if we have, it's probably my fault because I don't remember everybody.
Right. And shout out to the Music Flick Network and radio. This will be featured on Music Flicks as well. And shout out to Well You Ask Podcast, my big sponsor for Put Your Big Girl Draws On podcast. Much love, family. Shout out to y'all coming through, chopping up for me.
Hey, come up in here, Saav, real quick. Show me the
making me feel a little bit better from last night. Like I said, the video is on my live. Check it out. Don't judge me too much now. Hold on, because I got a great comeback. Don't sleep on me too much. So, but shout out to them tapping in. It was dope. It's really been.
My name's Wreckin. LDT's my gang. Stay tapped in with Layla Marie. Put Your Big Girl Draws On podcast. She's funny as fuck. She's dope.
I'm really funny in person. It's just my stage. I'm telling you, my stage fright got me. I was like, fuck.
And she gonna have an episode with my dog Saav too. Pretty soon.
Coming up real soon. I'm gonna lock that in before I leave. You hear me?
That's why she said, "You hear me?"
Yeah, we get this shit done right now. And like I said, this episode's been like 3 weeks overdue. But you know, parenting and everything going on.
I know you got shit going on. I got shit going on. We both had house shit going on.
Right.
So.
Well, not even that. Like, regardless, I was gonna get this episode.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
it means a lot to me.
I don't care if I had to pull up to the club and drag you by your chain. Let's go. We going to the studio right now. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't performing. Let's go. I need my shit now. So
I appreciate it though. Your platform means a lot to me, bro. Like letting me talk and just have fun and keep the shit.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand that because I could do this all day. You know what I mean? But it's behind the camera. But once you're on the stage, it's different. Like it's a different feeling being in front of 50 people, all eyes on you. Than you know what I mean? Being on camera. And it's just a way different feeling. But like I said, I'm very blessed to experience that feeling of, that's definitely not a regret. Definitely not a regret.
You said 23rd?
No, the 25th.
25th.
Yeah, February 25th, Epic Bar. Joke's on me. That's what I'm saying. So it's pretty cool because now I get to take this little story and the jokes are on me. You know what I mean? Like, I get to laugh about this next weekend. You know what I mean? I get to be more in my comfort zone. Like, I need to do more open mics. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this one.
February 25th, Epic Bar. My dog Saav is dropping a song this Friday. And it's called Making Moves. LDT Saav Making Moves. I'll be at Paper Tiger March 5th.
Trey about that. Tapping in. What up, big bro? He been releasing a lot of good music too. Yeah. Trey about that. He been putting in work and he been, you know what I mean, doing anything out here.
I'll tap in for sure.
Yeah, like I said, that last night's vibe were dope. Like that's why I was like, man, Staytown artists, y'all need to tap in with some of these folks because they were real lyrical.
Really?
Like real, that's why I said it was a lot of real underground. And that's what I liked about it because that's where a lot of pure music comes from. It's underground. Pure music. So, but yeah, most definitely. Anything else y'all gentlemen want to say before we wrap it up on this beautiful Sunday?
Now you want to plug anything, bro?
Nah, just, LDT the gang. Keep watching.
We live in LDT Studios. Beautiful studios. You know what I mean?
At Just Wreckin. You find the gang at LDT ENT. Saav, you type in LDT Saav, you're going to find them on all the Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram, all that shit. Yeah, be good.
And my name is comedian Lele Marie. You can catch me on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, Roku TV, Musicflix, radio network, radio and network. Like I'm all over the place too. I'm all over the place. But definitely tap in with us. Thank y'all, gentlemen. This was definitely a dope episode. Like, I can't wait to move forward on with this. No more stage fright. I can't afford to fuck up no more. I can't afford to fuck up no more.
Stage fright's dead.
And that's why I said
We'll dead the stage fright right here.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm gonna look back at this video and laugh. Like that's why I said now I got something to talk about next week for my podcast and for my, you know what I mean, my event.
Your routine.
Right, especially since joke's on me. I have some up my sleeve. Ooh, I have some up my sleeve. Man, y'all just don't know. Like, I'm going to be on Comedy Central one day.
I believe it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm funny in real life. It's just, that's why I said that stage fright, it got me. It really did get me. But I didn't let it put me down. Like I said, I failed, but I can't quit. But I can't quit.
Can't do that. So.
But all right, y'all. This is Lele Marie checking out. Wreckin checking out.
Saav checking out. I'm on the side.
Yeah, appreciate for every. Yeah, he on the other side doing his own little thing.
Saav checking out.
Shout out to everybody who tapped in with us. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Without y'all, we wouldn't really be here. You know what I mean? Being able to do our little razzle dazzle. Right. So definitely much love.
Appreciate it too.
I'm excited for what the future has for us.
Oh yeah, when we're doing it again.
We're gonna have a part 2. We're gonna have a part 2.
Maybe we'll do it after you do Saavs. We'll do one together or something.
Yeah, we'll do like a group. We'll have a part 2. But all right, y'all, check it out. Y'all have a good Sunday.
Hold up, big baby. Yeah. Whew. We do it all for the culture. Artists, business owners, You can forget what they told you. We the ones taking over, This for the grown and sexy.